it's unique for me to be on the set of a movie where the directors, I've known the two of them for 12 years since I was 18. So I might be a bit disrespectful because I firmly believe in a hierarchy. That being said, there can be no hierarchical structure with kids that I've seen with their in their underwear just eating loose spoonfuls of peanut butter, in a terrible muggy apartment. So yeah, no, it's a trip. But if it were up to me, I would only ever work for people that I know. So it's kind of cool in that respect. I'm hopefully the guy that the kids in the theaters identify with. As I thought of myself as the voice of reason, but I realize it's more than that. I'm also just kind of a Beetle Bailey, a bit of just a wet blanket. But I even in the development process, I was specifying like, let's keep the showbiz talk to a minimum in this movie. Like, average working class film goer doesn't love rich people, probably hates actors even more. So, so let's give them something to identify with. And so, cue me to just harumph in the corner and everything. I've been a part of some pretty cool ensembles before in Tropic Thunder, Knocked Up, the Trotsky Goon, and I always trip out on getting to see. It's like a team, and each guy has a different thing that they excel at, and what is a failing on one guy is a virtue on another guy, and I think we sort of once you figure out the groove and kind of figure out where we all fit into that sort of thing, and then we just kind of roll, and we roll hard. We grew up in the golden age of horror and action movies, I like to think. And this kind of reminds me of a lot of the movies that I would have waited till they came out on the video store, or I would have snuck into if I would have bought tickets to something G-rated and snuck into this. Like, it's just like, it's weird. It's very, very new and different in some respects, but very old school in other respects. And so like, we all kind of find blood and guts real funny. We all love monsters and explosions, and so it makes total sense to me that a movie with all of us would have those things in it. Hands down, Danny McBride makes me laugh the more than anybody. The few times that I've actually burst out laughing, because I'm pretty good about that, I like to think, but the few times that I've really broken the moment is all Danny stuff. The man could read the phone book, and it would be the funniest thing I've ever heard. I actually think that would be an awesome comedy record, is just Danny McBride reads the Wilmington, North Carolina phone book. Yeah, no, just his cadence, his posture, just the whole thing. I'm a massive fan, and so like, yeah, he cracks me up constantly.